This is Immortal Technique, Harlem, New York, all over the world, and this is the Martyr. If you are listening to this, it is your responsibility to burn this for every single motherfucker you know.
I'm content to die for my beliefs. So cut off my head and make me a martyr. The people will always remember it.
No. They will forget.
A man who walks with God can walk anywhere. Hence, I fear nothing. The point of guerrilla war is not to succeed. It's always been just to make the enemy bleed, depriving the soldiers of the peace of mind that they need. Bullets are hard to telegraph when they bob and they weave. The only way a guerrilla war can never be over is when the occupation can't afford more soldiers until they have to draft the last of you into the service, and you refuse cause you don't see the purpose. The only way to counter the insurgents that are well equipped is to paint the people fighting for freedom as terrorists. Then find a faction looking for foreign investment, install them in power and murder any objections. You can't stop a revolution for breathing, so to beat them they offer people the illusion of freedom. But when you're done dreaming and wake up tortured for treason, then you can see them hiding behind the God they believe in. Deep in the trenches in the heart of a war, that's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on during the night before the start of the dawn. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on. Gunshots are raining in the heart of a storm. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on. Guerrilla war when the army is gone. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on. The purpose of life is a life with a purpose, so I'd rather die for a cause than live a life that is worthless. I don't need the circus or the day of national observance. I need you to think for you and stop being a servant. Pawns only move a square in the game that they're used in, and realize it too late, like the shooting of Huey Newton or Patrice Lumumba and Salvador Allende, slaughtered by the power-hungry branches of their own head. Gandhi wasn't killed by Pakistani nationals, he was assassinated by a Hindu radical. And Che Guevara, rebel to a US continent, was sold to the CIA by Bolivian communists. Wasn't Yitzhak Rabin murdered by a Zionist, and Anwar Sadat a victim of the same violence? Malcolm X was seen as a threat to the FBI, but to blast them they used Muslims from the NOI. Even the 35th president of the republic was murdered by factions of his own government. So now that it's proven that a soldier of revolution or head of an empire disguised in a constitution cannot escape the retribution or manipulation of the self-appointed rulers of the planet's corporations, so I'ma need every generation to put your hands up, cause you can only get them off your back when you stand up. Deep in the trenches in the heart of a war, that's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on during the night before the start of the dawn. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on. When gunshots are raining in the heart of a storm, that's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on. Guerrilla war when the army is gone, that's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker is on. I was a man blessed by God to survive some of the worst circumstances. I had many things: beautiful woman I loved, a home, money, and I gave it all up to bleed and to die free. Sometimes I look back on that life and I wonder what it would have been like. And in moments of weakness I think about trading it, but then I snap the fuck out of it and I get back to my reality. And I realize that I'm in the heart of a war, and that's the place a martyr is born.
What do you see when you're in the dark and the demons come?
I see you. I see you standing over the grave of another dead president.
Yeah. Demons below me fighting over heaven. RBG, morning technique. You know what it is. Come on. America's nightmare. Young, black, and just don't give a fuck. Run up in the courtroom and wet them up. Got nothing to lose but my handcuffs. Every man must choose to lay down or stand up. It's wartime. Everything is fair, no fear. When they said the homie murdered the judge, I don't care. Fuck him. He deserved it. Long as the homie get away and don't get caught for the crime, I encourage it. We rooting for the villain, the black, pouring out absolute salute. Niggas is shooting back. It's self-defense, we bang the pistol like Larry Davis or Brian Nichols. Every pig, every public official, the boomerang is coming back to get you. You reap what you sow, did you? The system you created a monster. And now you're scared cause it's coming back to haunt you. Angels above me, demons below me, fighting over heaven, it's real. Angels above me, demons below me, fighting over heaven, it's real.
Since we gonna take the blame, I'ma rep my name to get my aim right. Let's have an overthrow and after party in the same night. Same height as Huey, same muscle built as Malcolm, with the same circumstances in the hood, you know the outcome. And read it in the news about your sergeant and your captain. Don't take this as a warning, just another nigga rapping. Fuck the way we organize and fuck the training and the grappling. And fuck them Uncle Toms who call police because we smacked them. And fuck you sympathizers with your middle class reactions, cause we banging on the system G'd up. Fuck the factions. And if you didn't know, the G was for George Jackson. A long live his warrior spirit packing the magnum. Watching over the soldiers, knowing niggas be blacking when we really need to be disciplined in our ways and actions. When we get some freedom, you niggas can start bragging. Till then, inside the blood in my eye, you see the dragon.
See angels above me, demons below me, fighting over heaven, it's real. Angels above me, demons below me, fighting over I'm like the birth of baby Muhammad. The movement I started could spar with the hardest. A martyr regarded as Spartacus hearted. It doesn't matter whose missiles can shoot the farthest. When you're a target in an Afghan Teutoburg forest. Close quarters combat over corrupted elections. Bilderberg is like cancer, it grows with infection. Nepotism is the gold in the conductor's connection. And ignorance is the prison that the people are kept in. The military ain't there for the people's protection. They're just there to protect an investment. That's why people get arrested, electrocuted, molested. Connected streets are infested with those tired of protesting. Traumatized children thrown to guerrilla garrisons. 9/11 generations pale in comparison. And you will learn a lesson repeated through history, that no matter what you think, occupation is not victory. Somalia, Kashmir, Nigeria, Palestine, Iraq, bring it back.
You get up and howl about America and democracy. There is no America. There is no democracy. We no longer live in a world of nations and ideologies. The world is a college of corporations, inexorably determined by the immutable bylaws of business. The world is a business. And I have chosen you to preach this evangel.
For all my free market healthcare robbing, stock stealing, retirement fund fucking with niggas. Fuck you little credit card scamming, jewelry stealing, crack selling, liquor store robbing motherfuckers. Shout to the homies, Carnegie, OG, Willie Randolph Hearst, Baruch, Rockefeller, the real Rockefeller, my main bitch Leona, pour out a little Louis the 13th, Scott Rothstein, Jack Abramoff, hold your head, my Rothschild niggas, let's get this money. I spend my day peppering America overseas, pension for the workers, nigga please, embezzlement, etiquette, private settlement, I'm better with Confederate rhetoric from my mansion in Connecticut, foreclosure Vic hoes out the tenement, I twist words like a speech impediment, I hope you got good credit bitch, if not better get a new job with benefits, while I play golf with niggas and get cheddar with, new money buys brand new carrots, my old money bunch of great grandparents, you got grills in your mouth, I ain't mad at ya, I own every gold mine in South Africa. Thanks, baby, you made me $1 billion. Plus, I own a building for each one of my children's children. That's the shit. Snort coke in the whip, Miss USA sucking my dick. Yeah, what? Fuck the law, cause real jailers for suckers. I go to country club prison, you dumb motherfuckers. I am the 1%. Fucking bitch. Yeah, you know my CEO corporate steez. Please overthrow governments overseas in a breeze. Politicians in my pockets for a few hundred G's. So if I'm ever in court, my assets are never free. I got a job and a house and a bank account. When I'm out, I doubt that's something you could say. And if not, then a fake death like Kenneth Lay. Make money every day, the world burns on its access. While y'all struggling to pay taxes, I'm getting my money the fastest. Memos and faxes, shredded up documents, slush funds through the corrupt continents. But they don't want me indicted, cause they don't want my dirty laundry aired when I fight it. Don't get my lawyers excited, cause what good is a law if you can't rewrite it? I got CIA traders, dictators, so fuck y'all whistleblowers and haters. Shit, I'll invest money from Al-Qaeda in the bank, 9/11 widows go too late to capitalism's who I pray to. Fuck the state of the world, money talks, so what the fuck I need to say to your girl? I don't pay him to fuck, I pay him to leave. You know my CEO corporate steez, greed. I treat countries like the IMF, down on your knees. Real gangsters run the world, fuck what you believe. I cut down the forest while y'all niggas burning some trees. I get your family murdered for a couple of G's, cause your working class money ain't fucking with me. You think rappers are rich cause of songs you heard? My labels make the money and have it rap the fucking word. Y'all in the ocean coasting with the sails out. Hey America, thanks for the bailouts. I made off at the Banco Ambrosiano. Got away scot-free like El Vaticano. Activists get mad at me cause I'm a tax-free charity. 80% to the staff and company and 20% to the homeless and hungry. The country gotta pay the Fed Reserve. Kick back to the banksters, haven't you learned? You protest cops and patrols on the street, but I bought City Hall so I own the police. Email, Facebook, and the shit you tweet on a phone company, so I heard you speaking. My suggestion is no correction, no election, sex with no affection, no invention to benefit the world. A man will exist till I got the money in my hand. World Bank, interest rate, damn rape on a spot. But I'm a gangster, you gon' take my money like it or not, nigga. I got your country in my pocket, motherfucker. You know my CEO Masonic steez, cheese. Only little people pay all these taxes and fees. Since you were born, we control what you watch and you read. And pretty soon we're gonna own the fucking air that you breathe. I take what I want, fucker, I don't have to say please. I convince you that it's good for you. Take it and leave. You think presidents are the face of a nation? I put them all where they are. End of the conversation. Rest in peace.
Here's another warrior song. Rep this life to the fullest.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Motherfuckers, say your prayers for brothers who die from black on black violence.
Rest in peace.
If you ain't paying respect, then you supposed to.
Rep this life to the fullest.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. This ain't for y'all, it's close to them.
Yeah. Rock Raider. Rest in peace. Here's a toast to the dead. If you don't drink, smoke to the head. For the freedom fighters killed by the feds. For those who died hard in the streets, soaking in red, and died slow asleep in a dream, choking in bed. Here's a toast to the dead. For my enemies that are gone. I'm not a coward, so celebrating that would be wrong. I pray to God that your soul will come back again, so I can see you in the next life and finish it then. A toast to the dead. For criminals burning in hell. I wonder how many presidents are burning as well. Emperors, popes, senators, generals, amputees feeling lucky until they see the vegetables. A toast to the dead. For those who are forgotten, written out of history by the corrupted and rotten. Black saints whitewashed during La Reconquista. Thousands of Indios, Spaniards used to conquer the Incas. Fuck a moment of silence, I need a moment of violence. Like the 19th century Caribbean islands. Long live those who came before, that paved the way for me. The warriors and scientists that came before slavery. And if that last lyric was predictable, take that clairvoyance and apply it to life in the physical. Presumptuous, half-hearted, homunculus. Self-destruction is the power without knowing what the function is.
There's another warrior song. Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
Motherfuckers, say your prayers.
For brothers who die from black on black ground. Rest in peace.
You ain't paying respect when you supposed to.
Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
This ain't for y'all, this goes to them.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Here's a toast to the dead. For all of my fam, I will never let an idea die with a man. My rhymes are like NASCAR lines designed to give a view of this. J Dilla's still alive as long as his music is. A toast to the dead. For rap legends and pioneers, your legacy won't be forsaken as long as I am here. Knowledge of the past and wisdom of the present, I'll teach and leave in the hands of a worthy lieutenant. A toast to the dead. For children with cancer and AIDS, a cure exists and you probably could have been saved. Sad to see medicine, divorce, morality, corporate home wreckers pimping up the salary. A toast to the dead. For those that have died today, the victims and those exonerated by DNA. The only thing worse than giving freedom to the guilty is killing the innocent and leaving your soul filthy. Immortal technique, remember me when I'm gone. I encrypted my lyrics to stay alive in a song, so you'll always keep a piece of my spirit inside when you struggle to complete what I started before I died. But some of you won't survive the changes the earth makes, swallowed by tsunamis, hurricanes and earthquakes. And that's just the first stage. If you cannot reverse ways and realize that we are one regardless of our birthplace.
There's another warrior song. Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
Motherfuckers, say your prayers.
For brothers who die from black on black ground. Rest in peace.
You ain't paying respect when you supposed to.
Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
This ain't for y'all, this goes to them.
Metaphysics.
Rest in peace.
My last toast to the dead is for the listener. Human being or extraterrestrial visitor. Remember us for more than our primitive ways when you study us long after the end of our days.